Testing, testing. Good afternoon, good evening if you're in the US. What is it? 8:10 p.m. Eastern? So it's prime time for you guys. You've just had your dinner, I'm sure. Do I think Doge will hit $1 one day in 20,000 years? It might not take 20,000 years. Might only take less than 5, but yeah, I think it's reasonable to say it's quite possible that in less than 5 years Doge will hit $1. Why not? You know, it might even be less than 2 years. Who knows? Let's have a look. So we've come through buy zone 1, and let me just get this a bit more accurate to the timing. So the price, the way I had these zones set up, the price was fine. It's just the timing that was off. Buy zone 2 was very short-lived. Very short-lived. Just, what's that? A matter of hours? Let's see, let's measure it out. Let's get this right down to the wire. Seems about right. Okay. Go. Who knows? Like, I mean, we're in buy zone 3 right now, so can it reach 20? Yeah, it still can. It's still very much in a downtrend right now, even though there's this first hour of the new daily candle that we're in. It's been, what, 12 minutes into the new daily candle? 13 minutes now to the new daily. This can continue to go down, of course, because look how strong that trend is. Look how rapidly we've fallen. A bounce in the middle of nowhere, it would be very strange. What's the lowest we've come today, or yesterday? What's that? A low of 21,925.77 as far as Binance is concerned. Just reset this up. Yeah, so essentially $22,000 is the current bottom for the year. I don't know. Do we start like building back up from here? Not saying it can't happen, but I think there's more to come. There's more downturn to come, is what my opinion would be. I just came on here to do a quick stream. I'm not by no means like going to be streaming for like that long like usual, but I just wanted to give you an update on what's been happening, because it's been pretty dramatic, as we all know, over the past few hours since I last streamed. So I think the last time I streamed was about here. Things were I think it was yesterday, just before the daily candle started, actually. Let me see where that is. So 13th. Yeah, it was about was about here. Is where I stopped the stream yesterday. So yeah, it continued to fall. Here we are, low 20s. So let me check Doge. Doge on the daily. It's still very much down in the dumps. It hasn't quite hit 5 cents yet, but I'd say it's not far off. It's sort of it's hit a low of, what's that, 5.2, so 5.2 cents, and it's sort of just plateauing, so it's just traveling sideways on this short time frame, this 15-minute chart. So there's no real sign of strength yet. It's slowed down a bit, just like what happened back here. It's hit a low point, and it's just traveling sideways. There might be a bit of an uptick, but for the most part, the trend continued to go down. So that's what might be happening here. Like, we might get further falling of prices for Doge, but it's only a good thing because it just means, you know, you get to accumulate more for your money. So, and that's the same case with every other altcoin. What I just described there for Doge is the same, you know, like, as prices fall, it's only better for accumulation, right? It's only better for buying. So just make sure you're accumulating a coin that you trust and that you're interested in and you think is going to have a future. Even Bitcoin, I mean, that, you know, don't invest in crypto if you don't believe it's going to do anything within the next 5 years. So, or 10 for that matter. Like, if you think crypto's dead from here on out, then, you know, this channel's not for you, I suppose. And you should be looking to invest in other markets. But for all you people that think crypto has a future, this is an excellent time to start accumulating, or at least thinking about, you know, just compare it to the old part of the market, like back here. What happened after the last all-time high? We had a huge crash. Things went flat. There was another crash here, another dip. Things went flat for like a good 12 months. Or actually, it was less than 12 months. It flattened for about 6 months. There was 2 separate plateaus. And then we did have a bull market here. It wasn't an all-time high producing bull market, but it was, you know, a bull run nonetheless. But then, yeah, further instability, COVID-19 drop, and then the huge bounce off that drop as the world freaked out over the pandemic. So I would say we are in this kind of area, you know? We're somewhere in this zone, similar. And that's pretty much it. That's the basics of it. You know, we're sharply falling still, so we're losing a lot of value quite quickly. So, you know, we might only even be in this sort of zone here. But we have to find the bottom. See how it found the bottom here? And then there was a bounce. Yes, there's a bounce, but it was not anywhere near recovering the value that it achieved back here. The first bounce was like, it only came up not even halfway back up. So, yeah, let's draw that out. Let me delete these zones for a second, or I'm just going to hide them. Maybe put them on another layer or something. Just hide them so I can draw. So yeah, if we get something similar to, let's say support gets found at 20,000, like right here. So we get a bounce. The first bounce might come up to like, I don't know, here, like around back up to 30, and then down again. And then if we double bottom at 20k, like this, you know, that establishes the support. Like that's where support lives. And then, you know, maybe there's another run, and then eventually the energy just drains out, and then you get this like flat plateau, similar to what happened back here, right? But just because it happened in the past doesn't mean it has to happen the same way in the future. But this is just how markets can behave, like after a crash. Like things flatten out for a while, until, you know, the next catalyst to spark the next market, the next bull run. You know, something sparked this, something sparked that, something definitely sparked this. You get the drill. So we're just waiting for that spark, that catalyst, to kick the market back up again. Even here, who remembers the B word conference that caused this? I think it was Elon Musk and at the time the CEO of Twitter. Can't remember his name, but yeah, this is what sparked that second coming, that second phase going up. Because we were just looking pretty, tragic if that didn't reignite things. But yeah, something like that has to happen for the market to pick up again, to explode up. Yeah, Jack Dorsey, that's the guy. Jack Dorsey, Elon Musk, and Cathie Wood. Yep. So that B word conference was back on late July, like the 20th of July, 21st of July. Let's look it up. Let me find it. The B word conference. Wednesday, July the 21st, 2021. So I'm going to mark that on the map. The 21st of July. On the daily chart so we can find the 21st. Yeah, right there. That's when it happened. So that definitely had an effect on the price. You know, it picked it up out of this you know, this bear phase. I think we death crossed back here somewhere, like we had the moving average like crossing like this somewhere. Maybe it happened back here, I don't know. But either way, it caused this, you know, this downturn. It was supporting at 30k, which is cool. You know, there was a couple of wicks that went through it, but for the most part, it was held. And then, yeah, here we are. Something else propelled the price here. Got a nice run that went up from 40k support, and that's what propelled us up to the all-time high. So that might have just been, you know, natural market activity that pushed it up to that height. But here we are. It's another, so far we're in another day of red. The daily candle started right where my mouse is, my cursor. And we've come up initially, but yeah, the trend is strong, you know. We're trending down at the moment. I would not be surprised if we hit 20k and even, you know, come down through 20k, but you know, you can never count on anything in crypto. It's pretty hard to predict these things, but yeah. Anyway, just wanted to come on and touch base with you guys and show you what I was seeing. I'm gonna unhide these lines now. This fib that was back in the day. Ah, yep. I might delete that. That curve. See what these curves were about. Oh yeah, that was like comparing the slope down from the previous market. I'll delete those anyway. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll jump on again if anything dramatic happens, either tomorrow or the next day. And yeah, I'll certainly be keeping a close eye on the market, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are too. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.